The reason why we wanted to make it a rebirth now was because over the 15 years that we were making the franchise, a lot of people, a lot of good fans were on the series, and we really appreciate. But that actually became sometimes a burden to newcomers. Newcomers couldn't get into the series because they thought it was too difficult or too centered on the fans. The other part is that over the 15 years, they wanted to make a new challenge that was actually visible. Calling it not Ace Combat 7 and calling it Ace Combat Assault Horizon is very, very important because it's marking a rebirth, and there's three main reasons for it. One is that the gaming experience totally changed. Second is that the world changed to real-world locations. And the third one is that the message we want to push out became different.
Let's talk about this new concept, this Steel Carnage that you've spoken about.
After the player pushes and shoots a missile, you actually couldn't see the reaction. It was really far away. We actually looked into that. So after you shoot a missile, you could actually feel the reaction of destruction, and you could feel the exhilaration and sensation from what you actually did. And that's what we're calling Steel Carnage. So oil being like blood and wings falling off like arms or legs is what we're trying to push out for the destruction elements. There's two main important technologies that we've invented for this title. One is the close range assault system. This enabled the new control systems and the new very up close cameras and stuff like that. And the other part is because everything is close up, the visuals and the backgrounds and camera had to be reorganized, and so that's another part of our new technology. Yes, for the two teaser trailers we have been revealing, we used famous cities like Miami and Dubai. That's because going through skyscrapers, you can really feel the destruction in the speed, real high speed. But other parts, we actually have a military advisor from the United States. He's really famous, but to be advising on the storyline as well for the real-world locations and to fit the real-world new vision of Ace Combat.
Another thing that will be of interest to fans of the series is you can now use helicopters. Can you talk about how those change gameplay?
As you saw in the teaser trailers, so the player can go about playing as a pilot of the helicopters as well as acting as a door gunner of helicopters. And how they act in the storyline is sometimes in the story, the main character is Bishop, but the player sometimes changes perspective, and the point of view changes sometimes to the pilot of the helicopters or the door gunner to see the side stories of it. And that's how we go along with the storyline.